Yes, now let us we discuss about magnetic circuits. Yes, already we define what is magnetic circuit. Magnetic circuit in the sense the closed path followed by the magnetic flux is called magnetic circuit. So now we have there are three types of magnetic circuits. So those are, the first one is series magnetic circuit, series magnetic circuit. Second one is parallel magnetic circuit. And third one is series and parallel magnetic circuit. Series and parallel magnetic circuit. Now let us we discuss one by one. So before going to the series magnetic circuit, parallel magnetic circuit, series and parallel magnetic circuit, now let us we define one magnetic circuit which is called composite magnetic circuit. Composite magnetic circuit. Yes, what do you mean by composite magnetic circuit? Yes, composite magnetic circuit in the sense when the magnetic circuit contains one or more number of different types of magnetic materials, then such magnetic circuit is called composite magnetic circuit. Yes, what is composite magnetic circuit? When the magnetic circuit comprises the different types of magnetic materials, such magnetic circuit is called composite magnetic circuit. Now this composite magnetic circuit may be series magnetic circuit or parallel magnetic circuit or series and parallel magnetic circuit. For example, I have one iron ring. So let it be, this is one iron ring. This is one iron ring. So now in this iron ring you can observe this entire one is iron, but here we have some damage or some the iron ring is cut some distance. So now it is considered as the composite magnetic circuit because iron is the magnetic material, and moreover, so here the air is there. So air is also having some relative permeability, therefore it is also some magnetic it is also magnetic material. So therefore these two are connected in series, hence it is called series magnetic circuit. And moreover, this can be considered as the composite magnetic circuit. Why it is in the sense, this is made up of one type of magnetic material, that is iron, and it is made up of other magnetic type material, that is air gap. Okay, hence this will be considered as the composite magnetic circuit. Suppose for example I have the two different magnetic material. So let it be, this is one magnetic material and this is another magnetic material. Both are connected in series. Now I am applying some magnetomotive force to this circuit. Now you can observe this. This is one series circuit. This is one series circuit. So hence when the different elements are connected like this, this will be considered as the series magnetic circuit. It is considered as series magnetic circuit. In such series magnetic circuit, the flux distribution is same, but MMF is different. Flux distribution is same, but MMF is different. So that means, so let it be, the applied magnetomotive force is F. This is magnetic material 1. Reluctance of this first magnetic material is S1. reluctance of the second magnetic material is S2. The length of this material is L1 and the length of this material is L2. Area of cross section is A1 and area of cross section is A2. And relative permeability is mu R1 and here relative permeability is mu R2. So then here we can define S1 as S1 is equal to L1 by mu A1, or we can also write mu 1 A1. We can also write L1 by mu naught mu R1 A1. Okay. Similarly, what is S2? S2 is L2 by mu 2 A2. That means here we can write this as L2 by mu naught mu R2 A2. That means you can observe that mu naught is constant. Absolute permeability is constant irrespective of the medium, and mu r, that is relative permeability, can be changed according to the type of magnetic material. It is equal to 1 for free space or air. It is nearly equal to 1 or is equal to 1 for free space or air, but it may be different from type of material to material. Okay, so this is like this. So now we know that when F is the excitation, then there is some drop in the magnetic material. So let it be the drops are F1, F2, F1, F2, and if you apply, so that is the excitation which is given is equal to drop. That means net excitation is F, net drops are F1 and F2. Now our objective is, I want to replace this entire network with the single network, single magnetic material, so which contributes same magnetic properties, same magnetic properties. So let it be, this is S equivalent. The same MMF is applied, so then the same flux will be distributed. Now you can write the equation for F from this network by applying the Ohm's law as F is equal to, we know the Ohm's law. What is Ohm's law? F is equal to pi S. F is equal to pi S. So hence F is equal to pi into S1 and S equivalent, because for this network S equivalent. Next, similarly F2 is equal to pi into S1, S2, and F1 is equal to pi into S1. And if you substitute these three in this equation, then we may have F is equal to, that is, you can substitute these three, pi into S equivalent is equal to pi into S1 plus pi into S2, pi into S1 plus pi into S2. So then on both sides you can cancel the pi, then S equivalent is equal to S1 plus S2. Therefore what we can write in the, what you can say in the sense, when the materials are connected in series or in series magnetic circuit, equivalent reluctance is equal to sum of the individual reluctances of the magnetic materials. Or you can also write S equivalent can be written as L equivalent divided by mu naught mu R equivalent into A equivalent is equal to L1 by mu naught mu R1 A1 plus L2 by mu naught mu R2 A2. L2 by mu naught mu R2 A2. Suppose for example on both sides you can cancel the mu naught, and if suppose A equivalent is equal to A1, this is equal to A2, so then this term is also cancelled. Then what is the remaining thing? L equivalent by mu R equivalent is equal to L1 by mu R1 plus L2 by mu R2. Yes, it is valid when the two different magnetic materials are connected in series. If n magnetic materials are connected in series, then it will be plus so on. Ln by plus mu Rn. Okay. Yeah, this is about series magnetic circuit. Yes, the next one is parallel magnetic circuit. Parallel magnetic circuit. Parallel magnetic circuit. So in the parallel magnetic circuit also, let us we assume the two different magnetic materials are connected in parallel with the different reluctances S1 and S2, and these are excited some force F. Then here in the case of parallel magnetic circuit, the condition is the MMF is same. MMF is same, but flux is divided. Flux is divided, but MMF is same. So if we do like this, so let F flux MMF is F. So here also F, here also F, but the flux may be divided like this. Let it be, this is pi, this may be pi 1, and it is pi 2 like this. Hence you can write the equation as pi is equal to pi 1 plus pi 2, and our objective is we want to replace these two magnetic materials with a single magnetic material, so which can expose the same magnetic properties. So let it be this F, the pi should be there, but this value is S equivalent. And if you write the equation for pi from this network by applying the Ohm's law, that is pi is equal to F by S equivalent. And pi 1 is equal to, as 3 are connected in parallel, the MMF across each branch is same. So hence MMF here is also same, that is F divided by S1 plus F divided by S2. And as F is same on both sides, 1 by S equivalent is equal to 1 by S1 plus 1 by S2. If suppose n materials are there, then it will be 1 by Sn. This is about parallel magnetic circuit. When we have both series and parallel, then we do the same procedure. So now let us we solve some problem. The next video, so we will solve the problem. Thank you for watching this. So keep on watching. If you have any doubts, so try to contact me through my mail ID, so which was shared in the previous videos. Thank you once again.